Life is creation and begins with vision. The purpose of words is to provoke vision and thought, to lead one to truth, truth that aligns with feeling, so that what you see and say, you come to know and create. In the beginning, the Word was God, and the Word was with God. If God is the creator and absolute truth, then one should take words seriously, turn them into words you can live by, interrogate them, and wash them of any dirt and build-up, strip them of anyone else's understanding, clean or flawed, to reach your own, so that the word can be revealed and seen, clearly enough as it creates, because create it will and does. This is the end paragraph of what began as a comment and turned into this audio as a response to the comments I'm still catching up on from the Freemasonry video I posted last night. I've been enjoying reading them. A lot more makes sense about this particular channeled message now. A few months ago, I was so scared of touching on topics I'm not familiar with and those which could result in backlash. This moment took me back to the Return of Christ Consciousness video and how I felt about it before diving in headfirst. However, creatively, as a channel, one of the biggest things I've had to overcome is trusting what I feel, knowing there is a reason it is showed to me the way it is. This is what Christ has taught me, and it has made me an even better channel. I'm also grateful for words because they are my main tool, and I have learned that this is all one can and should trust, even with greater things, because terms and meanings are distorted to serve a purpose. They are made physical, like money and time, to manage our minds and condition our thinking away from freedom, rather than towards it. The word God has been distorted. The concept of love has been distorted. Even words like day and night, dark and light, so much that one becomes so absorbed in the extreme of one pole that they are totally distanced from the center and the point and the truth. I still don't know what Freemasonry is. The comments have helped me understand what people say about it. But something that holds very true, still, is what the words mean to me. I am free to build some kind of structure for the benefit of humanity, based on wisdom, and I am offered protection through each action I take and reaction I make of integrity. That is, integrity of thought, word, and action. I'm not signing up for any organization. I'm not subscribing to any CULT or Kool-Aid. I remain dedicated to this lifelong subscription to freedom, unity, purpose, peace, abundance, mercy, grace, and gratitude. And thanks to God, these all come with no strings attached. And if I must acknowledge the price, then I say it is worth it. I'm grateful for the warning of controversy I received in the channel. It was there, but there was also so much comfort in that message for me, personally. I can certainly relate, and there are words there that I know I can live by. Some of the instructions I have received from Spirit for particularly tricky situations have been: follow due course, statute. I find these instructions to be extremely useful here on earth, on the battlefield. They absolve me of problem solving and letting things slide so much that my compassion begins to work to my own detriment. And when I observe scenarios that look, quote unquote, bad, where I find myself in the middle, I reflect, and I am balanced by the knowledge that since I set off on the journey of following my heart, the only bad I have seen is based on the eye of the beholder. This feels like protection because it releases me to stay in the moment and to see all of the growth that has happened in me amidst the physical appearance of what social construct is inclined to label as bad. The struggle for trust and peace is real. But it was me that heard the call in my heart to do something deeply meaningful with my life, however impossible it seemed. That is why I am able to recognize towers as working in my favor. That doesn't mean I don't get scared, but it does mean that I have the option of being fortified and polished by the struggle, conditioned for battle, prepared to conquer. Also, I feel it deeply that I chose this journey, even though sometimes I find myself asking Haya Khunze, seriously, chick? Did you honestly agree to all of this? Like WTF? But apparently I did. And apparently some of the things my heart yearned for are already happening. I wouldn't trade it for the world. There was also a time I feared for my children. Have my choices compromised them? Then I remember, they chose this life too. Perhaps they, too, will not have regret, but gratitude that I am their mother and that they will have room to follow their own soul's calling without the struggle of fear, because quite simply, they are living proof. I don't believe in miracles because it's fun to. I believe in miracles because I have seen many and in a short space of time. It is also empowering to be put in the position where I need one, because I am then also in the position to see it come to pass. In the storm, I have chosen to be in the eye, and the eye. I see my life as a book. It has a cover, it is filled with words, and it has a beginning and an end. I am already writing this book, and I believe that I can live by each and every one of its words. I wasn't aware I was writing it, but as soon as I realized I could feel it and see it coming to life. These words of mine are true. I say they are true because the word book here is a metaphor for an actual life I am living, my personal and physical being, and a manifestation that is actually happening according to these exact words. These words of mine are my truth. And this book, whether it happens through an external publisher, holla back, or me, apparently it is already happening by the Creator. And when the Creator says it is ready to be published and that it has enough words, it will be. Sending you love.